it's loading! Yoni, do you want to play? Yoni? I'm starting! Wow, cool! I've never reached this level before. Let's check it out. Maybe there's something here? So, what exactly are we looking for?
You don't know what we're looking for?
A treasure?
Almost.
Afikoman?
Absolutely. What else is there to look for on Pesach?
Maybe some food that doesn't taste like cardboard?
Why? I actually like matzah. I eat it all year round.
Somehow I can believe that.
Hey, that's my grandfather.
So let's save it for him. I'm crazy about vintage.
My grandfather takes hiding the Afikoman very seriously. One year, he hid it behind a Brazilian volcano. Another year, in a pirate ship at sea. And one time, he hid it in the dog's mouth.
That sounds logical.
A sea dog in Antarctica.
Okay, so we're searching for the Afikoman.
So, if I were an Afikoman, where would I hide myself?
Let's find out.
What?
Well, do you have an idea?
Tammy, we don't have time for that.
Okay, don't be such a square. Got it?
Tammy.
Hey, what's this?
The Bordeaux Haggadah. I can't believe it.
What's that?
It's a 19th century illustrated Haggadah. The first one printed in France. What is it doing here? It's supposed to be in the museum. Even the bookmark is cool.
That's not a bookmark. It's a matzah.
Yummy.
A map of Jerusalem? Why would French Jews from 200 years ago need a map of Jerusalem in their Haggadah?
That's the hint.
So the Afikoman is somewhere in Jerusalem. That narrows it down.
Not just anywhere. Look,
Isn't that the temple's menorah?
exactly. And I know just where to find it. At the Temple Institute, in the center of the Jewish quarter of the Old City.
Wow. So this is where people stored all the temple's treasures?
These are not the originals. They are replicas. The people here made them exactly according to the Torah's descriptions.
Wow, they all look so real. Even that woman.
That is a real woman.
How do you know?
This is so lame. I don't even know why Grandpa sent me here.
Yes, and how is Pesach even connected to the temple's vessels?
Moses. After he led the Israelites out of Egypt, which is what we celebrate on Pesach. God commanded him to create the Mishkan and its vessels.
Wow, and I thought it was challenging to clean up my room. But on the other hand, Moses didn't have any homework.
But what about the Afikoman? I must be missing something.
Maybe it is time to look at the world from Grandpa's perspective.
Hey, how did you know?
I'm good at this game.
The Afikoman is a harp?
I don't think so. It must be another hint. Maybe a song?
Maybe someone who plays a harp.
Of course.
What? Who?
Trust me.
Tammy, where am I running to?
You are such a control freak. Relax.
Did you change your mind?
We are here.
King David's tomb. You are a genius.
Do you mind saying that a little louder so that my brother can hear? He doesn't believe it.
Jews have been coming here for 1,500 years to pray at King David's tomb on Mount Zion. At times, the local rulers forbade Jews from entering Jerusalem, and this was the closest they could get to the Western Wall and the Temple Mount.
So David is buried here?
Him and no other. David, who slays the mighty Goliath and saves the Israelites from the Philistines. David, the author of Psalms. David, who determines Jerusalem would be the capital city of his kingdom.
Let's see what the next clue is. There it is! Wow, it doesn't look like a house.
It's definitely not a house, Tammy. It is a synagogue. The Hurva synagogue. Hurva in Hebrew means ruin.
It doesn't look destroyed to me.
Today it doesn't look like ruins, but it did before. Twice, actually.
I don't understand.
This synagogue was first built in the 1700s, and the Ottomans destroyed it. It was rebuilt, and the Jordanians destroyed it. It was rebuilt again.
And once again, it got destroyed. I get it.
No, actually, this time it lasted. It was in 2010. It was renovated to look exactly as it did in the past.
Wow, incredible.
In the year 1700, many Ashkenazi Jews arrived in Jerusalem. They built their homes and a synagogue, but they were unable to pay back the loans for the synagogue. So the ruling Ottomans chased them out of Jerusalem and destroyed the synagogue. In the 1800s, Moses Montefiore received permission to complete the building. Baron Rothschild donated the funds, and this magnificent synagogue was built. But the Jews continued to call it the Hurva synagogue. Lions?
Great meeting ya. Bye.
Relax, Tammy. That's the clue. Lions. Where are there lions in Jerusalem? The Lion's Gate.
Benny, are you okay?
Yes. Sure, I'm just allergic to gates.
Benny?
It's not just any gate, Tammy. The paratroopers entered the old city through this gate during the 1967 Six-Day War. They fought their way through the gate and liberated the old city. And that's how it once again became part of the Jewish capital after 2,000 years.
That's really one heck of a miracle, but you know what sort of miracle would really be helpful right now? One that would help us in finding the Afikoman.
I already found it.
Really?
Now everything's crystal clear. In every generation, each person should see themselves as though they personally left Egypt. That's what it says in the Haggadah. And that's what Grandpa wanted to teach me. The exodus from Egypt transformed us into a people. And that's why Jews around the world read the Haggadah. Eat matzah and search for the Afikoman. We are one big family. Moses freed us from the Egyptian slavery. David saved us from the Philistines. And Rothschild freed the Jews from their financial debts. And the paratroopers liberated Jerusalem. We are all part of this story. And in all generations, all of the people of Israel wish to be free and reach the place that is the most important to us, Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Leshana Haba'ah Berushalayim Habnya.